So we finished all the sowing, so we're just back with the calves there now. They're sold. Calves are just going to go out next week. Just wait till the nights sort of warm up a little bit and then they'll go out. But yeah, we finished up the sowing, so that's all done. So we're back on to doing a bit of reseeding the grass here now, and we've just 20 acres to reseed, so it's not too bad. We'll tip away at that for the week. But we got some new arrivals here now. So we demoed these last year and we decided to go ahead and purchase them. So we bought an 8-rower Ploughing rake, which is an A1. Is there an yeah, I think an A1. Yeah, A1. So we purchased that. So we found just for the hay it was a lot better. It didn't tend to break it up. We sold the lily and we just were very impressed with the machine. They're very well built. The smaller rotors, it's easier to get grass through rather than the bigger ones. So there was a lot of pros to it then, and she has the headland management then on the hydraulics, so your wheels will turn. And then she also has the system on her that when you lift up she'll be level. And then bought from more, so we bought it off of Darren Bailey there in Bailey Machinery Sales. So bought the two of them off of him, so we get on well. So bought a front mower. Always wanted a front mower, never had a front PTO until we got the 150. So tried one last year, she was able to run it perfectly, and yeah, so it just made sense to put one on. It'll increase our output then as well, so it'll make life a little bit handier. I went for the Ploughing. I like the Ploughing, they're well built. You know, like she's got, even up here now, if you see there, well, I'll show you more when it's on, but she's got the stone protection there, and she's next to guard on the bed. So yeah, very impressed with it now. So we're just in the process. Once the calves are out, I'll start rejigging everything. So just get a few bits put into the shed anyway, tidied up, and go in here and just tidy up as well. So yeah, so there's her other mower. So it's a Coon. I don't think she's 3 or 4 year old, so I'll probably change her at some point for a Ploughing. Be the most likely solution. So we're just doing a bit of tidying up since we haven't been here for a week or two. So the drill is there, she's cleaned out, and I just have to blow all the muck off her. I won't wash her. I don't agree in washing anything I put away. So yeah, that's that. So I've also got next round of sprays to go on. So got a bit of rain yesterday, back sunny again today, so I think Dad's down spreading slurry, so we might go down and have a look and see what he's at. So see what goes on. So we've our own lagoon here. We fill with digestate over the winter, and then we pull over throughout the year, so it saves us. So 3,000 gallon tanker, 12 metre slurry cat dribble bar. So Dad doesn't like to be on camera, so I'll pick up when we get down to the field. he's getting. So the digester, as you can see, is pure water. Not much in it at all. So now this field would be wet, like. This is why we're putting it back in the grass. So we'll get the slurry on it, get the dung on it, get it ploughed, harrowed up, and away we go. So back now after the weekend. We're just spreading some dung here after I got the slurry out on it there before on Friday. Receding this bit of ground, so there's a fair bit of dung up in the yard, so I'm just going to get as much out as I can. So one run to the load, roughly. That's roughly what I'm getting. There is a bit of rain, a bit of surface water there, but nothing to be really concerned about yet. I'm not really leaving any marks or anything. This would be softish here anyway. But I'm not leaving anything to be really concerned about, so I'm not worried just yet. If we get any more heavy rain, I don't know, I mightn't be able to keep going, I don't know, we'll see. So I've got about 4 loads out now, I think. So yeah, just the one run to the load is handy. So about 16 be 18 loads by the time we do the headland, so I should get it done today, but we'll see how we go. It's hard to know sometimes. So I'm loading myself as well, you see, so it can take a little while longer, I suppose, if that's a little while longer to do it. So but yeah, it's raining there now, it's just sort of misty, it's not overly heavy, but I wouldn't want to stay raining too much because I'd have to stop marks from the combine and whatnot throughout the year. So this field never really produces for us in spring barley, so we've opted to just put it back into grass for a few years, build it back up again a little bit, just see what happens. Then we go from there. We could do with a small bit more grass for our silage and haylage, so it makes sense to put it in down here. We can get three good cuts off it every year, so that would be the plan. We always get sort of 3 cuts off the grass anyway, so we're putting just dung and slurry out on it to reduce the need for any chemical fertiliser, but also building up the organic matter in the ground. So it's a win-win for everyone. So the dung is great stuff for the worms and everything else in the ground to help it break down. So I just hope it doesn't rain too much, but it's a bit of a mess coming in and out here, but sure, it'll be ploughed up and I'll sow it down, it'll be alright. So the barley's looking well anyway, came on a good bit there from the last time, so I'll be really happy with how that's turned out there now. And then also the wheat, there's a few little bare patches, but look, it's not that bad. I'd say if there's an acre out of the whole field there, but, you know, we're a lot better off than some people. Some people would have had to take the whole field out, so we didn't have to do that. So the wheat has currently got 150 units of nitrogen on it there, and it'll probably stay at that. I wouldn't say I need to put any more on it. So, but yeah, the other side's looking well. That's just a headland of wheat, very wet. Just threw something in it so it wouldn't be bare. That was the only reason we got that. But yeah, we're in for a few wetter days. It's very cold the last few days. There's not much growth going. So, I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. But there's the beans. So you can see obviously the tram lines where I drove. But yeah, they're up. They're looking okay. As good as can be expected, really. once they get growing now, they should belt out, but they're fairly alright. So yeah, but that's what we're at today. So we're at the Dung today, and I'll get a video when I'm loading here now. I'm loading the old styre, so we got the greedy boards put on it, so she can take a good bit more now, which is handy because I'm going all the way down the bottom of the farm. So at least I have the laneway, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we'll see how we get on and chat to you after. Right, so I'm just here going to load up now. So this tractor's a bit louder than the other ones. So here's the spreader and the tractor. Here's the dung pit. I have a couple of loads gone over it already. So yeah, the greedy boards there do make a big difference to what you can carry. So it's not too bad now. You can take a fair bit out with each load. So I won't be long covering it. But yeah, this bucket can't handle this tractor. Just that bucket grab that we have is slightly too heavy for the loader on this tractor. This tractor's a fair bit of work done now. Nearly 13,000 hours on it. Dad's gone delivering today, so that's why I am loading with this one. Otherwise I'd be loading with the case. But yeah, it's not too bad. She's still well able for it, but this one's really confined to the yard work now. Mainly just loading straw. Do a whole pile of anything else now. A bit of turning or a bit of rake, and that'll be about the height of it. But yeah, we get loading here. I'll turn off the camera when I'm loading, or maybe I might be able to put down somewhere. Might work there, would it? I'll adjust it now. Yeah, that might work there. But yeah, so I'm gonna load this dung up here now. So cleaned out all the cattle sheds and where we kept the horses for the winter. Cleaned out all that, so we could put a bit of dung here and then from the stables as well. So it's well rotted down. How well you can see it, but it's well rotted down, so it makes for nice spreading. So a lot of this will be fairly strawy when you put it in, so we like to leave it as long as we can, so we get as much out of this dung instead as we can, and then we'll put it away. Right, so that's her loaded there now. So loading with the styre, little 9105, 100 horsepower tractor. So yeah, fair load on it. So we'll get down and get spreading. Back spreading some dung now today again. So have a fair bit cleared out. Dad's loading me there. Handy when someone else is able to load, you can keep the place tidied as well. So yeah, it's absolutely, well, it's not as bad now, but it was teeming down rain. They were giving it dry. I was hoping to get them spraying done, but that's not going to happen. So we'll just finish off the dung and probably stick back on the plough. Oh, sorry, stick back on the plough. Not quite sure. So, not too bad, it's just constant showers, like it's just a bit annoying now. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, at the meantime anyway, we're absolutely flying through the dung, so I reckon this field will take whatever's in the dung stead here. Going good and heavy on it, we're sowing grass seeds in it, so put slurry on it first, then we're putting dung on it now, so hopefully afterwards we won't need any chemical fertiliser. That'll be the plan. So we'll see what happens here. So the field's all dunged and slurried now. So just gonna start ploughing it. I was hoping to go spraying, but the weather's not playing ball. So when I'm starting the field, I just back in 3 times, right into the back. It just leaves a nice level corner. When I go do the headlands, I do the same, and it'll all even itself out. So yeah, so I got her set up anyway. She's set up on the last day. But yes, we got a good go dung on it. I don't know, 1 run to the spreader, so whatever that was. Spreader's 10 or 11 ton. So got, I don't know, 20, 30, 20 loads I think. 21 loads or something like that. So yeah, so look happy enough now. Bit of surface water there didn't help, the slurry didn't help that, so don't worry too much about that. I get ploughed, get it drying. So down right down the bottom of the farm. So the labourers in there. But yeah, we get this ploughed and reseeded it. Some stage within the next week. You can see the clouds there. They're not the most pleasant looking. So we've had a fair bit of rain here today, so it's waiting to get to go spraying, but hopefully now it'll stay somewhat dry for the evening. I'm hoping that'll sort of just go that way, and I might get some spraying done because I've got to put the second go in the winter barley now, and I'm already a few days late, but that's nothing I can do about that. We just hope that passes, at least we can get that block of ground sprayed to seed. Alright, it's not looking likely. Sure. We just don't know what farming, it could go either way. So get this ploughed. I'll try straighten this somewhat. Not that it really matters, but we'll see what we can do. So we'll get out into the field and we'll see how we're going. So it's evening time here now, and just in the last field of winter barley. So I got most of it done. I didn't get to the wheat, I didn't get started early enough. We got a bit of old rain there. I don't know, it was around 3 o'clock I think. So hadn't I got that little shower, I would have been started an hour earlier and I would have finished the wheat, but I'll just have to leave the wheat now for another time. They're giving rain for like 1 o'clock tonight, so I have sticker in. I'm cutting a bit tight, so it's just gone, it's after 9 here now, so I'm just cutting it a bit tight, so spray is expensive enough these days without, you know, getting it rain on it, you know, necessarily. So barley's looking well. I'd be terrible happy, or not terrible happy, I'd be happy with it, to be fair. There's nothing wrong with it. So it's not going to be as good as other years, we know that, but it's not going to be a complete catastrophe. Well, it's still time for that to happen yet, but at the moment anyway, it's not going to be a complete catastrophe. So it's not too bad. Like, it is looking good, so I'd be fairly happy with it now. Especially how it bounced back. There's one of the fields it would be a bit disappointing, but I'd still expect it to do 3 ton nonetheless. We'd always be 4 ton crops here, but if it does 3 ton, I'd be happy enough. The rest of it should do near enough 4. So yeah, so we're just getting a growth regulator and a fungicide on it, so that'll keep it going. Bang on for this barley, but the first of barley I'm about a week late on it, just between the weather and whatnot. Just wasn't fit to spray, so yeah, so I'm tipping along here at about 11.5 kilometers. Don't know, can you see that? I probably can't, screen's probably a bit too bright, but yeah. Working away, so nearly finished, another couple of tram lines and should be done.